Hello everybody and welcome back. And we're going to try and kill those super mutants after we do some repairs. I know I got like T50 something armor. Alright. Why am I so heavy? Maybe it's because of my junk. Automatic laser pistol modified.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Into each life, was fall. That was the trail confirming that thought. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Power Noodles. Our chef only says one sentence, but that's okay because he only serves one thing. Would you like some Danny K? I sure thought so.
At least it's not raining. Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
Yes, of course.
Right behind you, sir.
Alright, I will be right back.
not as dangerous as they say. And living. Let's not forget that.
This place
Hey,
is starting
Mr.
to look
Nicholas.
like a proper home.
Hey,
thanks
Codsworth.
to you.
Sir?
You can go now.
Right then, sir. You know where I'll be should you require anything.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lasts.
Hey,
There's something you need?
over here.
Count on it. Can do.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
They didn't tell me much. Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
What have you got to trade today?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, need anything secret.
Huh? Speak up.
Connie Allen there with Rocket 69.
Yeah?
Hey, have you seen the,
I'm looking for weapons.
well, there's this article in, the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a sin, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And, you know, of course, the mayor, I was, I've asked to read, I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's, well, I mean, it just says here there's, nothing to worry about, that it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's, well, it's something to think about, I guess. The next one is Bing Crosby. Enjoy.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown
What have you
man
got to
feeling
trade today?
sorry for himself. Huh.
Getting. What? Who's there? Huh? What's that?
Yeah, lend your hand to that terminal.
Got it.
Duty. Along, citizen. Attention. This is now a combat zone. Undead may suffer harm. You may have to end, including the activity if you remain in the area. notice required by law. Engaging multiple hostiles. All clear.
Agreement to merit all this.
Going up. Third floor.
Always your guts around my neck.
You're not alone. Identify yourself. Operating citizen. Scanning for hostiles.
We'll be taking that.
Scream! Scream for your worthless life! Here it comes! You humans! So stupid! So I know.
Got him!
Someone there? What? Who's there? Oh, you know what?
Got it.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. All clear.
Let's all baby scared!
Who killed the lights?
Hey! You disappear! No fair! You have to come out sooner or later. Aha! Gotcha! In the eye as you die! Here it comes!
kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess is a while. It has been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish. I don't know. Not relevant. Minutemen are there now. That's good. For everyone else too. Yeah. How about some music? Here's Minuteman, and I mean, let's be honest here. Not talking about how long his naps are. Here it is.
Really want this to be the last month? Someone's coming.
My leg! Scream for your worthless life!
Detection system must be on the fritz.
No, you wouldn't. It got me mad!
I don't look. Clear. Oh, someone should make use of it.
Here, human. I got a treat for you. wear your corpse around my neck! You'll never leave here alive!
Someone was expecting trouble. Or asking for it.
Tex Beneke, folks. This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway, here's Big Maybell with a whole lot of shaking going on.
I hope you brought that artifact back in one
I don't
piece.
know what else there is to say.
Here it is.
And still in good shape, too. Here's your... I'll always want more tech, so believe me, I'll never run short of missions. Let me know if you're anxious to get back out there.
Can't do it right now.
Understood. You know where to find me when you're ready.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
No one brings that much firepower without plans to use it.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
There's still a lot...
hostile during the flight. I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed.
What kind of things you ask?
Well, good afternoon to you, too.
Tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. No, not relevant.
Sisters,
for them.
The road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction.
Jordan, right? Well,
and most impressive,
the classic
without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute, a malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Watch your step on the flight deck.
Elder.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to it. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay.
Dumb and ugly had a child.
Firing.
It'll be a suit with you.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
Oh, God. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Hi.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Never forget.
Hey.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
It is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Ad Victoriam, Squires.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
Dismissed.
Hey there.
Knight.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
What do you mean, crack the code?
The genetic code. The DNA sequences that are in every living thing. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, brother. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Is this some sort of a joke? I don't know what that is, but it certainly isn't a viable blood sample. Do you have any or not?
No, sorry.
Drat. Well, maybe next time. I really appreciate it. As soon as I make a breakthrough, I'll let you know.
being Crosby. Yep.
How did it look out there?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
I mean,
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Captain Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Excuse me, Doctor. I visited that memory den in Good Neighbor, and now I'm getting these weird headaches.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Proctor Quinlan.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done.
Maxon might appear compassionate.
There. Try it now.
Sure you.
Nothing.
The instant
I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. Can't fix it.
I can fix it.
Proctor Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
There it is. Thanks,
Sounds
brother.
like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be polite. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
I suggest sorting through your gear and dropping anything you don't need.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. Had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've...
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can
can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Maybe.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules. I hope you're not another one of those. Now this is the stuff the powers that be have me locked in. If you need to stock up...
Buying my own equipment.
Keeping the Brotherhood, that's the good news. Yeah, mostly, of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need... Just it... And since after you're done. In the meantime, if you ever need...
My list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Having the Pridman moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood. You got it next time.
Yeah, research.
from above. It's the only way to fly.
Welcome aboard. This is Mr. Green, and clear for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them.
What?
This area seems to be in disarray.
For everyone else, too.
I wonder if this is reasonable.
So... Yeah. How about...
Getting hungry.
How about some music? This next one, it's Roy Brown. The song is Richard Pete.
What is it? Something there. I hear something today. I'll wear your guts around my neck.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time. I'd just leave that if I were you.
You think you're clever?
You disappear! No fair! Slippery human!
Quite a bit of trash to pick. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Time to die!
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his leg clean off. No green stuff here. Dude, what do you
may have a problem here. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed. Anything useful?
Okay. Hey, have you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a synth, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Everybody, kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? Weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. Worry, worry, worry. That's I mean, that's the song by the Three Sons that I was gonna play it next. I mean, now, I mean, here's worry times 3.
Okay. So we just did this. I was busy with another thing. That's why I was muted. But it doesn't matter. You're not gonna get away. But, okay. This picture, it talks to me. And I don't know what it's trying to say. Ain't never gonna get away. Okay. What we're gonna do is, because we killed something huge, which is really cool because we had a minigun.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Billy, Billy spelled that I mean that she's
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your pitboard to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expected you would. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the Saints, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Teague. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
Internal monitoring active. Looks fine.
Superstructure integrity green. All plating stable.
But I've been told uranium ore is worth more than gold. Don't get you. Uranium fever has come and got me down. Uranium fever has gotten all around.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face.
Hail, Knight.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
Looking for ammunition or weapons. Dr. Tegan might have it.
Another good one. Another good one from,
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Soldier.
Well, here's
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
unexpected bit of news.
Never liked
I heard that a group of soldiers, tanks? Soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers
is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving with.
Spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they were,
Alright.
they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But those vault dwellers,
Cambridge has been detecting the teleportation for a while.
or the vault dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say.
So, I say we go defeat. Go through, defeat the Institute, then we can do whatever. Because I want to do the Brotherhood mission, I want to get the railroads. this will be it for now. See you in the next stream. Later!